Artists from all over the country will be gathered right here in Turner Park. And not only can you participate in all the arts that'll be happening around you, but I'll tell you how CATA can bring you directly to it. Let's go take a look.
It's an incredible event. This is our 13th year doing it, and Scrapfest started as a simple scrap metal sculpture competition. And what happened was David Such, who is another public figure in the community, he's a videographer, really great person, and still involved in the festival today. It was actually his idea. He went to my dad at Friedland Industries and said, "Hey, I have this idea for a scrap metal sculpture competition. Would you like to host it?" And my dad was like, "Of course," you know. And so it started out as just the sculpture competition, and it's evolved into this huge festival. But what happens is the teams, they get an hour to pick up to 500 pounds of metal out of Friedland Industries scrap processing facility.
Just 1 hour.
Just 1 hour.
Wow.
So there's a large category and a small category. The large category gets 500 pounds, and then the small category gets 250 pounds. And then they get a month to make a sculpture. And then what you see in mid-July when we close the street down for Scrapfest is the resulting sculptures that were made from the scrap. And so it's lined all along Turner Street here.
So Scrapfest has such deep roots here in the Arts District, and you guys are working with a lot of different community organizations like the Mikey 23 Foundation,
Yes.
the Greater Lansing Arts Council, plus Reach Arts Studio. So what does everyone's role play in this festival?
Sure, that's a great question. There's also a silent auction, and 10% of the proceeds go to a different local charity that we want to work with. And so when we found out about Mikey 23, we were like, this is a fantastic organization. They do such great work. The whole concept of teaching our youth the trade skills was just something very aligned with what we believe in as well. 100% of the sign-ups for the registration for the 8K, which will happen right over on the river trail there, those all go to Mikey 23 as well.
As far as the Arts Council, Arts Night Out is Friday night from 5 to 8 p.m. down here as well. So different businesses down here in Old Town are hosting local artists.
Right, like you said, a full night full of art, and it's all going to a great cause. But you also have the fashion show and
Yes.
an 8K that you started last year and
Yes.
you brought back. Tell us, what should we keep our eyes out for?
So the Refashion Show is something we're really excited about. It's raising awareness of textiles and perhaps the waste that happens in the textile industry that's pretty immense. And so it showcases garments that are made from scrap fabric, and that's on Friday, the Friday night of Scrapfest at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And so it's not a competition; it's more of a showcase, you know.
Okay.
So it happens all on the music stage and whatnot. And then so that's a really great aspect of the festival. They also have an activity booth where people can come and do some sewing and whatnot.
Are there any familiar artists or restaurants and food that we should keep our eyes out for?
So yeah, absolutely. As far as musicians go, we have a great music lineup this year. So on Friday night, we're kicking things off with Oze Moore and Wise Counsel from All of the Above Creative. They're going to be spinning from 5 to 9 p.m., which is great. On Saturday, we have Dylan Tolbert. He's from Kalamazoo, I believe. Incredible musician. Then we have Deacon Earl, who's a great blues musician. Then we have the Keynote Sisters. Then we have Darren Larner Band. And then our headliner this year is Mark Lavengood Trio. So really excited to have all the musicians here. We have Picnic Food Truck as well, and as well as all the incredible local establishments that are here. And what's cool about this area is that Old Town is now considered a social district. So what that means is that people can go and order food, and they can even order alcoholic beverages from participating establishments and still walk around the boundaries of the festival.
That's awesome, and I'm so excited to see all of this happen right here at Scrapfest. We'll give you more information about how you can attend, as well as how you can make sure you can get a front row seat as well. And of course, CATA is offering transportation to and from Scrapfest via routes 14 and 16. Adult one-way fares are $1.25 and 60 cents for those who qualify for the discounted fare. Often community events result in road closures, so be sure to subscribe to rider alerts at cata.org/mycata for detours that may impact your ride to Scrapfest and other local events this summer. For assistance in planning your trip, call CATA's customer service representative at 517-394-1000 or visit cata.org to use their trip planner.